Hey everybody, welcome back to Miner Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Miner Brothers. Today, Pat, we're smoking WAGYU Tri-Tip. It's gonna be delicious. Let's get into it.
All right, welcome back everybody. Before we get started with this amazing tri-tip, please subscribe to the channel. Help us out, hit that button down below. Like this video as well for us, generate all that algorithm shit and keep it going for us as well. Matt, before we get into our WAGYU Tri-Tip, what are we drinking?
Dude, 4-Gate, this is the Indiana Foundation, 10-year bourbon. Dude.
I think we've done a review on this.
4-Gate's expensive. It's $199 a bottle. But dude, it is so good.
This is MGP, right?
So good. So good. All right, Patrick. Today, we're doing some WAGYU Tri-Tip.
Yes, we are.
And now this comes from our friend Brian. Just like our WAGYU brisket that we did, this comes from our friend Brian over at Hilltop Farms.
Absolutely.
They also go under New England WAGYU now.
Yep.
So we'll get the stuff over here, Pat. Chick-fil-A sauce. We got some rubs, and we got our tri-tip, Pat.
Nice and simple.
And we're gonna run this thing just like we would a brisket, except obviously not as long.
Yep. So again, check out Hilltop Farm for their WAGYU beef online. We're gonna have a link down below for these guys. Fantastic meat. They always do sales too, which is awesome.
They do tons of good sales. Yeah.
Like, you know, hamburger for like $6 a pound for WAGYU hamburger. I mean, come on, that is just fantastic.
So Pat, first thing we're gonna do, some of this stuff that's just hanging off.
Yep.
We're just gonna trim down a little bit.
Just make it pretty.
Because one, if it's hanging, like this little piece down here, she's just gonna hang and burn.
Yep.
Just
I am so looking forward to this thing being done today, Matt.
Yep. And other than that, it doesn't, I mean, there's a good amount of like fat on it. You know, you do want to get some of this, like, you got the silver skin right here. We're gonna try to get some of that off real quick here. Get that top layer of skin off, like I said, the silver skin, and that's about it. There's really not much trimming to do on this one.
We'll cut ahead so all the trimming's done and we'll come back to you guys.
Yep. Now, we're gonna hit it with some Chick-fil-A sauce.
So for our rub, we're gonna do Kinder's Barbecue Blend.
Once again, it's a pretty good sized piece of meat, so it can use a good amount of rub.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we're gonna treat this just like we would a brisket, Pat.
All right, now we're also gonna hit it up with a little bit of brisket burger.
I think the biggest difference on this one is this one's gonna have a little bit more pepper to it, a little bit more on the spice. The other one's gonna be a little bit sweeter. I know everybody says they love the spice, but you know what? Every time we cook for people or do competitions, you know what the #1 thing people like?
Sweet.
Everybody loves the sweet. So we're gonna keep going, more sweet, less spicy, just because it tends to be what everybody likes.
Some sweet with just a hint of spice, always a winner.
Yeah, it's a little underlying spot. Pat, I'm gonna hold this other end up here so you can get this whole end, because that guy needs it too. All right, now Pat, we're gonna take this onto the Traeger. We're the Traeger Ironwood.
Yep.
Going at 275 right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna just let this thing roll until it is basically probe tender. You can, if you need to speed it up, you can wrap it just like you would a brisket. However, we're hoping to go about 6 hours maybe.
Yeah.
At 275, and it should be pretty good.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
get on there.
All right, Pat, we're back. It's been about 6 hours or so with this tri-tip going, and dude, we ended up wrapping it just to help time go because we're losing sunlight really fast here. Pat, look at how juicy this thing is.
Oh, it looks incredible.
This thing looks absolutely nuts. So here we go. We're gonna cut right into this thing. It did go a little warm, but dude, oh, I wish the camera could see just how much juice is in that thing. It's just dripping everywhere. Let's get a little slice for us, Pat. It's just like brisket, basically. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, so close.
So close to brisket.
Close.
It's so tender. It's still got a good amount of intermuscular fat and stuff.
Even though it's a little overdone, it's so tender.
That was because I did walk away from this thing and I ended up going to 216 instead of like 206. But still, look.
Oh my God.
It's just packed.
Seasoning on it too, which is
Packed with flavor. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite cuts of meat. Super hard to find.
When you're wanting that brisket and you don't want to put the time in, This is the way to go.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Could not agree more.
Oh my
Anyways, we hope you guys liked our tri-tip. Like I said, smoke it like a brisket. It comes out phenomenal.
God. Absolutely killer.
Absolutely phenomenal. You guys will love it. Thank you guys so much for following us along, supporting this channel, and everybody have a good day.